welcome along to Rottnest Island. We're starting today's POV on a bike. Yes, I'm on a bike. I'm a high torque kind of guy. I do not like low gears. So it may look like I'm pedaling really slow, but we shall start. I'll do a quick little loop-de-loop, make sure I've got the anchor point, the angle correct. We're starting off at the jetty with the anchor as our point of reference, and we'll follow a bike route, and I think I'm going to go clockwise rather than anti-clockwise, so we shall adventure through Rottnest. It's very pedestrian and cycle friendly. Obviously the island doesn't have many vehicles on it other than bikes. So right, let's go left here, please. There we go. Going coffee shop at the start. Little kids play park next to Isola Bar. I think I'm supposed to be on the road and not path. I'm not used to cycling. I haven't. Oh, that was creepy. I haven't used my. I haven't used a bike for ages. So we'll go left here to Samphire Rottnest. It looks like one of the beaches. Hopefully we get to see some. Hopefully we get to see some. Right, you need to move to one side. You can't take the whole path. Come on. Pleb. That's all good. Thank you.
Sorry.
That's alright, don't worry. Right. Not too bad. We're going on Valming Highway, which is the apartments on the island. Like I mentioned a couple of seconds ago, there's not many vehicles on the island. There's a couple, mostly go-karts, but as you can see, a car right at the bottom of this set of apartments. I like that you've got 233, but on this side you've got Villa Plain, Zephyr, Lighthouse. You've got named villas on the island for staying at if you want to spend the night on the island, which is nice, and there's plenty here. Allen Street. Right, I wonder when my stomach is going to start settling down now, because quite frankly I'm not a good passenger on boats and ships, because I get travel sickness quite badly. So this I would normally do a lot faster, however my stomach is killing me a little bit because of that. So by the time we get back and do the full route that I want to do, we shall explore a little bit more. But yeah, this is the cycling version of what I did last time, essentially. We walked around the short part and then we got a bus to the lighthouse. So I will be heading to the lighthouse on Rottnest today. Hopefully we get to see a couple bits of local wildlife, the quokkas. I think most quokkas are nocturnal though, so either they're still up or we'll not see a lot until later in the afternoon. I've got until 4 PM to get back to the jetty, and right now, dodgy cycling aside, it is 3 minutes to 10 AM, so got plenty of time on the island to do what I want, go where I want, and yeah, just lap it in. Yeah, we've got two options here. We've got Parker Point Road on the right, just up that way, or Army Jetty on the left. And as I've said a couple of seconds ago, we'll stick left where possible and go clockwise. So the Army Groin is 0.2 kilometers to the left, Kingstown and Parker Point Loop up there on the right. So hopefully there's a nice little preset pathway to head left and then loop around to the right. I can see a building over that way, over the brow of that little lip. We'll go from there. But yeah, I will be stopping as soon as I see a first bit of wildlife for the other YouTube video of Rottnest Island. Oh my god, look at that view. How cool is that? Beautiful. Oh, well, I am going to go down to the right, but I've got to loop onto this little pier, right? So you get a nicer view of it. That is gorgeous. Hello, Mr. Gull. Good afternoon. Good morning. Oh, look at that over there as well. So hopefully I'm pointing in the right direction. You can see the city of Perth just into the distance. That's gorgeous. The only problem with this phone is that I can't see unless it's on maximum brightness. That's on pointing towards me. That's lovely. Right, keep my other recording device handy, but hope you enjoyed that little bit of a view. We'll head up this path on the left past Mr. Gull and back around the island. We do have a very long time today, and I've got 2 spare batteries as well. Hello. Bye bye. You get seagulls everywhere. What I wanted with the wildlife stoppage was more the local wildlife. One thing I do know from the last time I was here a couple of years ago is you do not touch or feed the quokkas. There is a bit by the main jetty where people do touch them and people do feed them, and they are, let's just say, the equivalent of a drug addict. They lose their hair, they lose some of their teeth. It's very detrimental to their health, and what else? Oh yeah, they've got E. coli. They're likely to give you salmonella, so don't touch them. Let wildlife be wildlife. Admire them because of their cute smile and what have you, but don't feed them. So yeah, let's get up this hill a little bit faster. And this is why I have, I say hill, it's like a steady bank. This is why I have bikes on high torque, because it lets me do things like that a lot quicker. There's a tennis court there and some actual houses. So it looks like it's open, so if you do want to play tennis, there's your spot. Oh, I have a tour guide. Now we know the rule that I've set for today. Left is Officer Place, right is Battery Road. We're going to go left. So it looks like this might be a former army barrack. Looks way too regimental. Yeah, Sergeant Mess. That makes complete sense. Governor Circle. Yeah, Governor Circle Discovery Centre. Let's do the Discovery Centre, shall we? Big hill. Lots of strength in your legs, Anthony. Come on. Up, up. Oh, good man. Ah, there's nothing up here. There's a beach and a couple of huts overlooking the side, but I should have went right. Hey, there's no such thing as a bad turn here though, is there? Like, look at this, man. It's beautiful. Again, I really like that you see the city in the background. The only problem I have with this journey, by the way, is I have to wear a helmet, and I don't like wearing helmets. I know they're there for safety and what have you, but personally I've never had a bike crash that didn't involve a car. I was going to say I never had a bike crash, but then I remembered when I was 18, drove down a really steep hill, a car come flying past and knocked me into the side of the bush, and I cut my leg and then went to work. But that's the only time I've ever crashed a bike. In my adulthood, and anyways, I can't remember crashing my bike as a kid. Probably did. Okay, we're heading left here. Just more of a Governor Circle. It's more like a mini roundabout kind of vibe. keep seeing the letter H and an arrow on the floor towards some of these buildings. So if you look on the tarmac, here's one here, just there. So I don't know if that's like a headland or hosing or what have you, if it's a fire thing or if it's a I don't know, it's unique. I've not really seen it elsewhere whilst I've been in Australia, so little things like that you don't really get to think about or necessarily think about when you're just existing, I guess, but are vital when you've got limited time and resources. Sergeant's Mess. Right, let's have a look at this map because I want to make sure I've got a more clearer direction. Also, that colour of that bird is lovely, and it's just had a poo. So here we are, here's the map. I am here. I've just been here we are. I've just been around the Governor's Circle, been up that bit. So if I head back into it, we are right on the edge of Kingstown. So what I want to do is head towards Little Salmon Bay, then to the Overlook, then to Parakeet Bay, and then back. I don't think going all the way to Cape Fishhook Bay, Cathedral Rocks is something I think I'd rather do on a bus, to be honest, because it's a long ride. Oh, I'm an idiot. There's another map there. So yeah, let's head to the... this was 100% a... Let's have a quick little cycle around this army mess. So you got the Royal Australian Engineers, 100%. Royal Australian Artillery. There's the Engineers building, and then I'm guessing this will be the officers' hall, the study, the mess, and the area for drilling as well. So that's cool. What's this called? Barracks and Parade. I think that's really quite cool. Don't know why you would need a full barrack system on Rottnest Island necessarily, because your nearest enemy has to travel down the entire west coast before they get here, so you'll have a lot of time, I guess. There you go. Yes, there's the dining hall as well, so yeah, I was right a little bit about that. Now, is this the right way to go? We'll find out. Yes, it looks like it, although not necessarily on a bike. What's that? So this looks like an old railroad track that they've converted into a footpath. Gaggle of people up ahead. Well, that was cool. Thank you very much.
And the Japanese were using
Yeah. The Germans and the Japanese. So, World War II outpost then. Bit of a mess. Ooh, this is a big hill. A long hill, should I say, not a big hill. What a minute. Supplies delivered by a crab. Whatever that means. This shelter was used by the gun crew to rest. Went off duty to take cover if the battery was under attack. Today's nature allowed to take over, so nature's reclaimed what man once made, which again I think is quite nice. This does, however, feel like I'm going the wrong way. I feel like I should be going that way, not this way, but let's just keep going. Follow the tracks, as the tracks should lead somewhere, right? Keep in the tracks. You know, it's safe. Jesus Christ, Anthony, come on, get back underway. Oh, okay. That didn't last long. I'm not going to risk this at all because I'm not daft. Oh, that looks lovely. This is called Brickley Battery Heritage Trail. Oh, what's this? In love and memory of Kenneth Walter, Susan Ann and baby Joseph Larkham, who walked lightly on the surf. Oh, that's sweet. That's quite nice. Now, wish me luck with this bit. I'm going to be heavy on the brakes. Oh! Lizard. We spotted a lizard. There is other bikers that come down this way, but I want to get back into the middle of the land as soon as possible. I don't like this. Feels semi-dangerous, but it's just sand. I don't like it's sand. For a footpath, sorry. I don't mind that it's sand on an island. Yeah, that does not feel like stable ground to cycle down. I'll go straight into that little bit of bush, so this feels a little safer, even though it is still this sandy gravel. Yeah. And now we're on concrete. Like, what is going on? Like, I'm all here for the full bike ride experience, but I'm not here to endanger myself. Also, just saw another lizard to my left in the bush, so it would have been hard to spot on the GoPro footage there. Sorry about that. There's a very strong smell as well. It's like, I'm not gonna lie, it smells a bit like weed. Whatever this bush is, this set of bush has a very strong weedy smell, like burnt ash. So what does this mean? Swimming left, nature right. I'm going nature right because I'm not going swimming. What to do? There we are. Oh yeah, this is the kind of biking I like, going up. And we come to a sand pit. Bloody bugger! There's no traction here. I also just, oh god, my legs just give way there. I'm not as fit and healthy as I used to be, clearly, but that's where the railroad track ended, so I know I've done a nice little mini loop that not many people would do. God, make it a little bit easier for me, please. What else have we got? So this looks like water silos without knowing anything about it. Yeah, they are water silos. We've also got over that way, hopefully I'm pointing in the right direction, a wind farm. That's really interesting. Why is there a wind farm here? Oh, makes no sense. I'll have a quick look on the top of this little hill next to these big water wells, water silos, to see what we've got cooking in terms of route options. Here we are. Look at that. Beautiful. You've got obviously these silos. There's a lot more than I thought. They look derelict and out of use. You've got one of the main roads through the island. You've got the airport, the wind farm, the lake where I think they've planted loads of trees and what have you. When we started to colonise the Western Australias, us lovely British people like to do that apparently, or liked to do that. Now we just have to say sorry for what our ancestors did, naturally. Right, how do I get to that main road? Because I want to be on that main road and go to the next district across. So let's figure this out. That's called Park Point Road, and we want to get to Henrietta. So I just need to get down here. Now, do I go down here on the what seems like a newly man-made path, or I'll just go back the way has been well trodden. So turn here, keep on the brakes, Anth. Don't want to get yourself into trouble. And then left. Again, very, very heavy on the brakes because you cannot be going injuring yourself while recording a YouTube video, can you now? Well, you can. People do all the time, but I don't want to be one of those people. So, helmet on underneath that tree. Yeah, I am not riding my bike down that. That is 90% sand. I imagine some brave BMXer or me in my youth would have done that, no problem. But not today. Anyways, we've got two cyclists coming up as well. One with a surfboard. Good man. Ho, 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 ho. Yeah. I'm walking down this little embankment and I have no control over the bike. Like, the wheels are going everywhere. But yeah, first mini adventure of Rottnest not many people would do is there. Lots of little shelters and bunkers, and you can see the kid with the red bike up in front. That is exactly why I have a higher gear on, because all that motion for not a lot of movement is not ideal. Yeah. car behind me. Of course. Bus. Oh, you bastard. This would be a great ride for Peloton to do, you know. Somebody with more local knowledge, or it's a nice script over the top. Just having this on the background, you following the ride along. Yeah, just pleasantly enjoying the island. I am somewhat glad that I'm off that little bit of path though, because quite frankly that was it just felt dangerous in two spots for as a cyclist. On your right. Hi. I don't know about that. Yours looks very comfy. On your right. Good day. Right. Oh, this looks like the first nice natural break for a cyclist. Let's have a look over this point, shall we? Park Point Road. I'm gonna guess this is Park Point. Oh, Henrietta Rocks. That's cute. But yeah, there's a shipwreck there, just down by the corner, hence the name Henrietta Rocks. Afternoon. underway. So, what do you think of the POV so far? I do try and plan these ventures a little bit, but also I do it a little bit free flowing as well. So I will only do it on days where not necessarily the sun is shining, but it's very unlikely to rain, because I don't have any protective equipment on the GoPro, and it's nice just to, well, I've been to Rottnest Island before on foot walking and on a minibus, but never cycling it, never feeling what it's like to explore freely without a guide or anything like that. Like, everything I've done on this journey so far is just me doing it on a whim. The reason I'm going slow now is I can see this hill coming up, and I'm reserving some of my energy to get up that nice and smoothly. Anyways, you got two people on this beach. That's it. How lovely is that? Keep right, left. Keep left, not keep right. Keep left, not keep right. Keep right away from me, I guess. The thing is, I remember this part of the journey because I think they said they were doing some preservation works around here, and in those trees they found some birds, but obviously birds migrate, so maybe they're there, maybe they're not. But I remember on the bus tour last time they pointed out that little dip, so I am following a familiar track but experiencing it in a new way. Still haven't seen any quokkas though. Like I said, I think they are nocturnal, so seeing them at 10:30 in the morning is highly unlikely. Also, when the battery dies on this, I've got the 2 in reserve, so you should be able to enjoy quite a lot of footage today on this Rottnest tour. And with my footage as well, by the way, I keep saying by the way because I'm a little exhausted. With my footage on this channel, I am very open to other people using it, including for commercial use, as long as they credit me in their use of their videos, because, well, it's nice to know that I'm helping people discover Australia like I am, but also helping other YouTube people grow. So before I embark on this very steep road, that's my end destination, the lighthouse on the island. So I've got to figure out how to cycle to that and then back to the jetty. So like I said, I do have a plan, just got to wing how I complete that plan. Yeah. Oh, that is lovely. The breeze. The breeze. I might sound awful because I can hear the wind in my ear. Imagine what the microphone sounds like. Wow. But yeah, that breeze was such a relief. I've been like obviously cycling and exercising for a little bit now and getting hot and sweaty and what have you, but that breeze just completely evaporated any moisture on my skin and nice cool air in my face. Amazing. Oh, another steepish hill. I'd say that's probably about 1.5 kilometers to my right. However, lots of potentially hilly. Yeah, don't go down that way on a bike. Absolutely not. Oh, a bus, a giveaway sign. Oh, that. Hi, you alright? I think I'm going to follow the bus. 3 kilometers to the lighthouse. Whoa. Walking 3 kilometers should be about 40 minutes. However, on the bike, 12? Look at this view, man. I am in complete awe of this place. Obviously, with the roads and the military barracks here, there is an element of man-made spoils. However, it feels like 5 to this land is the rest of it completely down to how nature intended. I feel, in anyways. Those percentages could be completely askew, but glorious sunshine, 20 degrees on a winter's day, and everybody I come past extremely lovely and pleasant. Oh, it's red bike lady again. And surfboard in front of her. I'll let them have a little adventure without me interrupting them again. Hello again. No, what a lovely ride though, alright? It's beautiful. Hi again. You alright? There it is, just over the hill. You might be able to just see the spike. There we are. Cool. Looks like we've got a tiny little apex of a hill here, and then potentially a nice downhill part of the ride before a big climb back up to the Lighthouse. It is white, it's painted white. Look at that. This place is gorgeous. I need to speak to one of the tour guides or an expert around the wildlife on the island, because beyond that lizard near the garrix, I haven't really seen anything. Good day. Those two on my ferry over. The only reason I know that is because they got the bikes just before me. Do not blame this guy for pushing though. Steep hill. Yeah, I think sticking to the main roads is a nicer, smoother experience as a cyclist, to be honest. I'm not looking forward to getting up that hill. Jeepers. I know it might not look much, but the closer I get to it, the steeper that incline seems. I'd rather it loop around the cliffside 20 times than go straight up that. Jeebers. But wish me luck, we're about to get there. I've got a nice little but you have to stay safe. There we are. Another giveaway sign. Which way to the lighthouse? You alright, mate? Do you know which way would be the easiest to ride to the lighthouse?
Well, I have no idea. I would say just that there, that's the only way to the
Oh, yeah, it says left, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Oh, fair enough. Is it the guy pushing the bike up the hill?
That's the one.
That's the one. He should be about 3 minutes. Oh, no, he's riding again. Oh, here we go, 1 kilometre. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I said, big hill. It's probably about 4 minute cycle ride up this huge hill. Brilliant. Coming down should be lovely. Yeah, what I plan to do, because I don't want to stop mid journey, is when I get to the jump up lighthouse, I'll switch the battery over. Well, I'll take the battery out, do a couple of recordings of the scenery, of the people around, etc. And then get back onto a new battery, recording that. Oh, this looks like a nightmare. I'm going to push for a little bit. I'm exhausted. So yeah, hopefully you like that plan, and I'll try and do it in the exact same spot, so make it as seamless as possible for those of you not watching with any sound on, because you hate my voice and my now very laboured breathing. Oh my dear, just need to recover. Luckily I've got my inhalers in my backpack, so probably have a nice puff of my blue one just to keep my blood flowing properly. My lungs well oxygenated all out. That looks pleasant enough. I'll keep cracking on. Be cool if I had some more what's it called, local Rottnest Island trivia, but to be honest I don't really recall it. It's just magnificent to experience. You've got, like I said, relatively untouched wildlife here. Whatever nature intends is what happens for the most part, apart from this lovely, very expensive lighthouse to build, I'm presuming, because of how remote it is. But then to the other side of it, how long do they intend to keep it like this? Because it is a very touristy attraction. The more people that come here, the more spoiled it's likely to get. Yeah, just seen a sign, I sleep during the day, so please be respectful. That was a sign for a quokka.
you guys took a shortcut.
Of course, no, bro.
Drunk.
Oh my god, that's...
So how do I get to Geordie Bay for a drink of water? Did I turn this on? Yes I did. How do I get to Geordie Bay for a drink of water? I'm there at a linking trial. I don't think I can without... I don't think I can go directly there from a biking perspective. Oh well.
J'en avais trouvé un là à place, mais c'était pas... J'ai préféré refuser, c'était pas... Ouais. C'est pas facile. Non, je viens signer le projet. Il y a 27 ans. Ah oui.
Okay. I'm officially about to leave the Wadjamup lighthouse and head back to the jetty. I've got myself a Powerade from this little cabin here and a packet of crisps, but I want to explore too. So actually first let's get a little bit of hydration because my stomach is still a little bit queasy, but there we are. Right, let's take a so I think that's for buses. It's nicer coming down, I can tell you that much right now. Oh, you can get to see the little lake that I wasn't able to point out before. Come on, dude. There we are, just on the right there, tiny little water reserve, pond, lake, however you want to phrase it. Oh, and that free-flowing biking is gone, but I'm not going to complain because it gives me time to catch up on some energy that I've lost. You know what? Let's stand the bike up. Actually, just consume this pack of chips. Enjoy the breeze. In the shade. Oh. Sorry about that pause, but why not while I can, right? There's a bin there, I'll use that. There we go. Right, apologies, but hands are clear now and we can get on with the rest of the adventure back to the main jetty. Yeah, I'm just debating about that internally at the moment, if I should edit that out or keep it in, because find it really quite jarring when you watch these POV shots and the person completely just skips a huge chunk of time. Now, I know it could be because of the battery life of the GoPro is not great, but that's not what happened here. Hi. We're building up speed, we're building up momentum. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, go. Here we are. Oh, that's a good idea, Anthony. Why didn't I think of that before? We've got the starting point where I was at, the anchor, but just slightly north of that is the little shopping area, the souvenir shops, the subway. Dude, what the fuck? No idea what he's doing there. But yeah, 2.6 kilometres away, and we're back at the settlement. Back in time for lunch. You get to see what's there as well. If it's as it was 2.5 years ago, there is a Subway, a souvenir slash convenience store, a bakery, boutique, and yeah, like I said, a souvenir store. Oh, here's a bus. Stick to the left so they can get past smoothly, or just keep driving in the middle of the road, mate. That's absolutely fine. I think I've met the first person I don't like here, and it's Gene Bikerman. Let's just call him Gene. I'm just chilling for this bit. It's not that steep. Should be rideable, no problem. Anyways, right. Wonder how long it's going to take me to do the route. What I'd like to do is draw the route for you and show it at the start of the video, so you get to see, before watching the whole thing, the route I take, and decide if that's a suitable route for yourself as well. There's most of the island to explore, without a shadow of a doubt, but time is limited, and well, quite frankly, with modern technology, so is battery life. There we go, that's better. Oh, come on, really? This is beautiful. That's ridiculous. Hey, wildlife. We've got some birds there. Not sure at all what subspecies breed, but there's 4 geese, like duck, like crows, crows, some Pokemon-esque bird there. Oh, there's another one just over there, 1 in the water, 2 on the beach there. Yeah, this is a nice surprise. I wasn't expecting to like cycle through the lakes on the way back. I thought it felt different coming back. Oh, there's an absolute metric ton of them there. You know what they kind of look like? Black pheasants. But they're definitely mallard style, because the way that duck is sleeping. I don't know. If somebody knows what birds they are, let me know in the comments. That would be lovely. Also, it will get me to understand how far some people actually watch and interact with this video. I understand POVs are very background, easy, long form content, and you will find a lot more on this channel coming up as well. This is my second last day of this stint, at least, in Western Australia, and I think it's the last very sunny winter's day to enjoy as well, so this might be the last WA video that I have for the channel, for now at least, before I move to Victoria, and hopefully you'll get to explore a lot of first-hand Victorian based things. I'd like to do a wine tour, obviously walking around the centre of Melbourne, standard. There's Phillip Island as well, lots of little towns I'd like to walk through, explore, see what's new, and yeah, take you along my journey on my working holiday visa here in Australia. Salt Lake Bank regeneration, so they are looking to regenerate and how do I say it, prevent the damage. repair the damage. So this tree, I know for a fine fact, does not belong here at all. That is a pine in Western Australia. Doesn't feel right, so that might be a colonial settlement thing. Because I don't know if you know this about the English, but when we travelled around the world, we like to make it our own, and pine trees, popping a pine cone in the floor with its seeds and let it grow, and then pretty much just take over the land where it's not naturally supposed to be, is a very common thing. Same with palm trees. Palm trees should not be here. They're tropics. Another tropics tree, so yeah, interesting. To be honest, outside of like this, I don't really pay attention to it. I know it's nice to notice it, but day-to-day living, you tend to not to, right? You just crack on with existing. So this area that I've just come into is called the settlement, and by the looks of it, the lodge, they're building new accommodation here, some new swanky accommodation out that as well. So that's nice to see that. Well, although they are now inhabiting the land more, they're doing it in a manner that is befitting of the area. Very, very British of them. Right. Yes, the settlement is the way back to the main jetty off the island. But in the settlement, you've got the bus stop just here. This is the bus stop right here. You get on the buses here to tour around the island without all of this extra physical activity. You can come to the Rottnest Museum just here on the right hand side. It's a very, very small museum. I went in last time, so I'm going to miss it today. But yeah, the Wajamup Museum, we saw quokkas, and I'll find the clip on my hard drives of quokkas just resting beside that big tree, because we haven't seen one today. Well, now we have, because we have a quokka in the settlement, and you do not feed them because they are dangerous, but you've got a mini restaurant here, play area just here to the left for the kids, and what have you. I'm going to do a loop around this because I think it would be easier than stopping, turning and all of that, and explaining this little area as well. So this is, like I said, just off the jetty. You've got a bakery on the right. They do Bundaberg in there, so I will be very, very happy with that. You've got the a thing called the Lane, which is a coffee shop slash a gelato place. You've got a Subway, a small clothing shop, and a liquor store slash souvenir shop here. Big general store. And what I find the most interesting about it is these gates. these gates will stop the crockers just randomly strolling in trying to find food, because you got to remember, on this island the crockers have not had a natural predator, so they do not see humans as a threat, and nor should humans be a threat to them. But that lack of self-preservation and protection from them is quite apparent. And by the sounds of it, it's a guy blowing leaves. I'm going to shut up until I get past him now, because I can't hear myself think of that. Nearly full circle. I just need to find that anchor. It's to my left. Down this way, there's the main jetty with where Sea Link and Rottnest Express comes in, and here is the starting anchor again. Oh, that is a full loop. Oh, my full loop so far of Rottnest Island. We've got a lovely little souvenir shop here, by the way, as well. Probably the best one in the town, or on the island, shall I say, because it's just so clean and nicely laid out. Down here, which is probably why I want to spend a little bit of my afternoon before heading back on the jetty, on the beach. So yeah, I haven't shown you many beaches, but there is plenty of local beaches that you can go on to in Rottnest Island, and I think having the one with visibility of the jetty for me would be very, very helpful. So with that in mind, I'm just going to quickly ride back into the town centre, park the bike up, and then end the POV video. So if you did like it, smash the like button. If you didn't and you hated every second of it, even though you've got this far, leave a dislike. I'd rather you dislike it and not get more recommendations of me popping up on your channel than the other way around. So here we are. Eyes have it. Have it. I hope you enjoyed that. I know I did. As sweaty as I got, it was still fun. Thank you. Until next time. Bye bye.